Hello everyone. So, we have just beat Dragon Age the Veilguard. So YouTube, it's been a while since I've done something like this, but here's my thoughts video on this. Now, I will preface this is me after just beating the game. I've finally beaten the game. I have put about, let's say, 40 or 50 hours into this, and I'll do my best to avoid spoilers, but I'm going to speak of this as a fan of Dragon Age. I've been a fan of Dragon Age since Dragon Age Origins. I have the Dragon Age books. I have a print that BioWare sent me back in the day when I did a podcast with a group of people called the Geekquisition. Hope they're all doing well. And I've been waiting 10 years for this game. 10 years for this game. And to be perfectly frank, it's a bit underwhelming. I've got my chat with their thoughts as well. We've been discussing this for the past wee while since the game came out. This will be in the VOD as well, but this is a separate video for everyone who just wants to hear my thoughts, and I'll be as spoilers free as possible. Dragon Age Veilguard is a hit or miss game. For me personally, as a long-term Dragon Age fan, there are elements of this game that I think are absolutely great, but there are elements of this game that I feel miss the point of what Dragon Age is. Now, that's not saying it's not a fun game, and it doesn't have elements of what makes a BioWare game BioWare. The characters are great. There's some hit or miss options with some of them, but overall the characters, the companions, and Rook as a character themselves is actually kind of fine. They're pretty good. They're not up there with some of the best that BioWare's ever done. But I think where this falls flat is from a long-term Dragon Age fan. This has been a story that's been in the making since Dragon Age Origins came out. And I feel as though it could have been more. It feels as though there was elements of this story that they wanted to explore and wanted to do, but either time was a factor or other factors were taken into consideration. I truly wish I could say I love this game, but all I can say is that it's fine. The gameplay is phenomenal. I will give it praise there. I was a bit hesitant to the action-based game, but it is good. It's absolutely fun. I had a great time playing it. I've played as a mage, a rogue, and a warrior. All of them feel fine. All of them feel good. So if you're looking for a fun action RPG, this is a great action RPG. However, it's very lax on the RPG elements for me. The best thing I can say about this is it feels like they wanted to do what Mass Effect 2 did, especially towards the end with the suicide mission, which was the whole aspect of that, because that's kind of how this game feels. It feels like Mass Effect 2 light, because it just feels like it's missing something. I don't know what it is, but it's missing something. Now, I am hopeful that this game has done well enough that we are going to still see more Dragon Age games, Mass Effect games eventually. And yeah. Yeah, Venom in my chat just says a little bit worried about the Mass Effect game, and I am too, but we'll see. I will say that the thing I liked about this the most is it's not bloated like Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age Inquisition's biggest problem for me was it was over bloated to hell. But this game is not over bloated. It's the right length. It doesn't feel like there's extra stuff there. Every quest feels good. I did every side quest possible in my playthrough, and they're all good. They're all fine. I just hope that for the next Dragon Age game, if we do get one, and the next Mass Effect game, that they learn from the mistakes they've made in this game and make it better. That's all I really have to say on it. I don't feel hurt. I don't feel disappointed. I just feel underwhelmed is the best way I can describe it. And we'll see what comes next. And I'm not going to go into the whole spiel of what other reviewers do. This is not even a review. This is just a thoughts. I hope the Dragon Age, the next Dragon Age is better. I hope the Mass Effect is better. And I hope that the things that they did wrong in this game are learned from and made better in Mass Effect, whatever the next one may be. But as a long-term Dragon Age fan who's put hundreds of hours into the series, I was hoping for better. But I still had fun. And that's the main thing. I had fun with this. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Treating it as its own game makes it fun, but it also feels like it was meant to be. If you meant to play the other Dragon Age games before you play this, that's the best way I can describe it, especially Inquisition. You'd be kind of lost with some aspects of the story, especially. And I don't think there's much else to say. Like, it's just fine. I wish they had done more. Yeah, there is not much difference from the endings from what I've seen. I'm coming from a couple people in chat, Venom in chat, who's saying that as well. It's definitely an action RPG first, and emphasis on the action. That's pretty much all I got to say on that. I appreciate y'all joining me on this journey, and if y'all watch the VOD or you're live, pop up and see me on Twitch, feel free to do so. I will still play through this game again, but I'm going to take some time to think. But I had fun. That's all I have to say on that. So, thank you. This has been my thoughts on Dragon Age: The Veilguard. So I was a little rambly.